We now cross live to Dobsonville in Soweto, where our colleague Ntlantla Kgatlane is monitoring lockdown compliance levels in the Johannesburg township. Ntlantla, a very good morning to you. What's happening where you are?
Well, good morning, Desiree. Coming to you right here from Dobsonville. Quite interesting. Since our arrival here, we have seen, people dwelling around the street, just doing, going up and down the street, interacting with each other as if it's just a normal, day, a normal time. And one thing that we've also noted is that, since our arrival here, and we have driven, around Dobsonville, a couple of streets actually, we have not seen even one police car, which is monitoring this lockdown, or the extension rather. And we interacted with a couple of people here, others did not want to appear on TV for obvious reasons, and they said to us that some of them say they are trying to make a living. I mean, it's hard for them not to comply. As you can see there, it's just a normal day here in Dobsonville. We saw a couple of kids playing soccer. The street that we're going to turn on now, you can see there are a lot of people, just people sitting around. You can see there's a lady who's selling there. Those gentlemen right there, they've been sitting there for the past 30-45 minutes since our arrival here. We've traveled this street quite often since our arrival, just to check if people are complying. And we spoke to a couple of them. There's a gentleman who told us that it's very hard to be indoors. Because at the end of the day, they must provide for their family. But I guess it goes back to, what measures need to be put in place. I mean, when we try to assess if the regulations here would be enforced, just for a lack of a better word, you can tell that, these people, some of them don't really, didn't get the message. Then the question arises in terms of if national government, it is talking, or the message does infiltrate, what measures has government do to ensure that the message infiltrates to the people on the ground, with regards to, participatory communication, using municipalities to ensure that people adhere to the regulations, after the extension. So from our side, since we've been here, it has been just a normal day, people interacting with each other, hugging, talking, playing soccer. Yeah, as you can see that, in front of us there, earlier when we passed, a couple of youngsters were literally playing soccer. One of them scored a goal and they just hugged. Desiree?
Ntlantla, thank you so much for that update. It's almost like a sample really of what's happening in the different townships around the country.